The Commands mod was created by JLot and allows you to access a wide variety of commands in the shooting range. For example, you can spawn unobtainable items, load into different scenes, and spawn pretty much any object in the game. To download the mod, first go to the link in the description. Then, you want to download the DLL for the latest version. Now go to your game files by right-clicking on tab G in your library, and under Manage, press Browse Local Files. There you will find your Totally Accurate Battlegrounds data folder. Inside that folder, go into Managed. Finally, rename assembly c#.dll for later, and put the DLL you downloaded off GitHub in its place. If you'd like to switch back to the vanilla game, simply replace the modded DLL with the original you renamed earlier. Alternatively, you can right-click on tab G in your library, go to Properties, then Local Files, and press Verify Integrity of Game Files. There are many different commands you get access to with this mod. If you type an exclamation point in chat, you toggle the following two commands. Pressing T at any point lets you spawn every item in the game at once in one place. You can use this to explore all the rare or even unobtainable items. Pressing C spawns every vehicle in the game in a row. However, at the time of recording, this feature is quite buggy as some vehicles freak out. And make sure to toggle these commands off when you're done using them, as you can use them by mistake when typing other commands. SP toggles the console. At time of recording, the console is activated by pressing Tab, so this command is useful to prevent it from becoming a nuisance. Rainbow makes your character change colour constantly, but if you just want to change your character to a static colour, you can use this command. The one-handed command lets you dual wield any weapon. This command deletes any item you shoot with any gun. This can be useful for clearing anything you have spawned, but don't forget to toggle this one off after using it, as it does persist between scenes. This command just deletes anything by name. This is important when we talk about Scene 5 later. Name gun has a few variations. It tells you the name of any object you shoot with any gun. Name gun parent will tell you the name of the object's parent class. And root does the same for its root class. You can speed up or slow down the flow of time with the time command. The time factor can be anything above 0, but be careful going too high as it will likely crash your game. This command simply teleports you to any map coordinate. The gravity command changes gravity to whichever direction and intensity you choose. You can use positive or negative values for this one. Typing launch followed by a launch factor will launch you into the air. A regular launch pad launches you by about a factor of 2. Water level sets the water level on the map. This will also be important when we get to Scene 5. To spawn specific items, you can load all objects from the database with loaddb, or you can use load type to just load specific types of objects. Load type mesh loads all objects with visuals, and load type colliders loads all objects with colliders. You can then use the console to spawn a specific entity. As I mentioned earlier, the vehicle spawning command is quite buggy, so it's better to spawn the vehicles individually. You can also load into different scenes by using sload. Make sure you use loaddb before doing so. Scene 0 is the main menu, and the first scene is just an empty map which is used temporarily to load into a game. Scene 2 is the regular shooting range. This scene is the factory map for the discontinued Brawl mode. Scene 4 lets you access the old shooting range, though most of its target dummies are missing. This scene requires a few commands to work properly. Firstly, the water level on the scene is set above the map, so use water level to remove the water. Then, delete the water fog effect with this command. you can now freely explore the map. This was a map made for the discontinued Counter-Strike mode, so here are the 2 bomb sites. If you press B, you can access the weapon shop. Any weapons purchased here have unique qualities, such as built-in attachments or the inability to dual wield. This is the castle map for the brawl mode, though unlike the others, this one has some target dummies around the map. And this is the Western brawl map.